Hurry up! I tapped my foot against the ground as I waited for the Norwegian idiot to run out of his house. Come on, we'll be late! He locked the door behind him, swinging his bag over his shoulder. Geez, could you be any slower? That's what you always say. You know, I would have left without you. I crossed my arms. Well, why didn't you? You could have walked without me. We began walking. Because I'm a nice person, and I decided to wait for you. Besides, if I didn't, you'd take it even longer, and you'd be late for school. Just be grateful I'm still walking with you, loser. He sighed. I'm so sorry I'm late again, he said, shoving his hands in his pockets. Better. Now come on, we're going to be late. I began running, hearing Tord's footsteps following me, not far behind. Soon, we reached the school building within 10 minutes of running. I slowed down a little, stopping beside a tree outside the school gates. I leaned against the tree's trunk, taking a moment to catch my breath. I lowered my head a bit, strands of hair falling in my face. Tord stopped right beside me. You alright? He asked. He reached out his hand to brush some of my hair out of my eyes. I slapped his hand away. Fine, I growled, pushing the hair away myself. Just go to class. The bell's gonna ring in a few minutes. He shrugged. Are you sure? Just go. He backed away before turning and walking into the school building. Idiot, I muttered, checking to make sure that he was gone, to let out a long sigh, sinking into the ground. I remember seeing him the first time, the way my chest fluttered as a bunch of butterflies have replaced my heart and lungs, the way he smiled at me, walking up to me and saying hi, how we pretended to shoot each other like we were in a war. The day I fell in love with him, those feelings have lasted to this day. Unfortunately, he didn't return those feelings towards me. At least, I don't think he does. Pushed myself up off the tree, I headed to my class, seeing myself at the back of the classroom. Time skip. Where is he? I waited on the rooftop of the main building, leaning against the wall. He's still not here. How long is he going to take? What if he's in trouble? Or what if he's homesick? Or if he's with other people besides, he's got bored of me? I shook my head. No, I don't think that's the case. He's just late, that's all. I hope. I sat on a little wooden bench, pulling out my sketchbook. I flipped past many intricate drawings of planets and animals, finally reaching a clean page. Placing the tip of my pencil to the paper, I began sketching out the design of a wolf. I'm just saying, it would have been cooler if you did it this way. My head lifted at the sound of a familiar Norwegian voice, but my heart sank. Tord smiled at a girl with spiky brown hair, black eyes, and wearing a blue hoodie. She laughed, lightly punching him in the arm. Oh my, mate, you're such a riot. I guess you aren't so bad after all. She smiled, ruffling his hair with her hand. Right, well I got to go. I'm late for practice. Catch you later, skank, Tord said, grinning. See you later, she replied, running off. Tord chuckled and walked over to my spot, sitting himself right beside me. Hi, listener. What are you drawing? He tried to look over my sketchbook. I pressed the page against my chest, leaning away from him. His smile faltered a bit, but didn't fade. Are you alright? Why does it matter? It is not like you cared before. So why do you care now? How about you go join your girlfriend, why don't you? Shoving my sketchbook into my bag, I got up quickly and ran, tripping down the stairs. I landed at the bottom with a loud thud. Listener, are you alright? I heard his voice call to me from the top of the stairs. His footsteps grew louder as he ran down the steps. Ignoring the concerned stares coming from people around me, I pushed myself off the ground and continued walking, exiting the building. Why doesn't he love me? If only he could. Maybe I should have not pushed him away so much. I don't mean to be rude to him. I just don't want to feel like I'm a weak person depending on him. It's just best to let him go. You won't bother him anymore that way. A hand landed on my shoulder. Tord, just go away, I snapped. Leave me alone. I don't need you, okay? Just go. The hand on my shoulder pulled me back, springing me around. I felt something warm press against my lips. A hand gently pressed against my back, making me shudder a little at the touch. I pulled away to find Tord smiling down at me. My face went red. "You okay?" he asked again, still holding me close. What was that for?" I placed my hand on his chest, attempting to push him away. It didn't work. "Let go of me," I huffed, causing him to smile. "You're adorable," he said, kissing me again. I rolled my eyes, finally giving in, leaning against his chest. "Shut up."
One, two,